Alright, what up everybody? It's me, Blake316 here with a new video for you guys. In this video, there's gonna be a very huge decision made. For the past, I would say 2 to 3 months, I was in a limbo, wondering and trying to figure out which console I was going to get next generation. Was it going to be the PlayStation 5 or was it going to be the Xbox Series X? I previously made a video stating how I was not getting both consoles. If you missed that video, a quick breakdown of why. Simple. Last generation, I bought a Wii U, I bought a Switch, I bought an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4, and even an Ouya. After owning all those consoles, plain and simple, I was overwhelmed by the amount of games there was to play. Going forward, I was saying to myself, I only want one console going forward in the next generation. Previous generation before the current one, I strictly had an Xbox 360 and I had a Nintendo Wii. I only played the Nintendo Wii when my Xbox 360 got the red rings of death. Now, going forward, I was like, I want to be a one console guy. I want one console. I want to go back to being a fanboy again. I want to make funny videos being a fanboy. I'm not going to be one of those crazy, those serious loser fanboys. I want to have fun with it. But overall, I just wanted one console to stick to because it was just too many games for me to choose. With that being said, I was weighing down my options. I was looking at the PlayStation 5. I was looking at the Xbox Series X. And I've come to the conclusion that I will not be buying the PlayStation 5 this upcoming generation. I will be going with the Xbox Series X. Now, let's just say a year from now, a year and a half, 2 years from now, the Xbox Series X completely fails, then maybe I will eventually buy a PlayStation 5. But as of right now, I have no desire to buy the PlayStation 5 whatsoever. And let me tell you why. First off, after reviewing the PlayStation 5, from the games, to first impressions, to the console, to the controller design, I'll be honest with you. Me personally, I'm not impressed. I'll be honest, I am impressed that these games are going to be 4K, 30 frames, 60 frames. I'll be honest with you, a lot of people didn't think this was going to be possible. A lot of people thought the games would barely be 1440p, struggling to get 60 frames. No, these games are 4K, 30 frames, 60 frames. You know what? That's impressive, but at the same time, comparing to the Xbox Series S, it's not impressive enough. For starters, the games, in my opinion, don't look impressive. This PlayStation 5 looks like a PlayStation 4.5. These games look like they can be ran on the PlayStation 4. For example, Miles Morales, hey, it's on the PlayStation 4. I'll be buying that game on the PlayStation 4. Now, I know the PlayStation 5 has 0 load times, which is awesome. With that being said, I played the first Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. I dealt with the load times. I can deal with it for another 15-hour game. It's not that big deal for me. As far as Demon's Souls, another launch title, the game looks pretty good. I think that game also might be coming on the PlayStation 4. The best thing with a game for Demon's Souls, there's 0 load times. Now, in a Souls game, that is a huge plus factor. Having a Souls game where you're constantly dying or going through different environments, no load times, that's awesome. With that being said, I personally don't want to buy a new console to play a Souls game that I'm going to be raging. That's not the first impression I want on a brand new console. So with that being said, if that game came out on a PlayStation 4, I would get that too. Now, I know there's going to be future games and future releases. For example, I think Final Fantasy 16 is a game that I definitely want to play. It's quote-unquote a PlayStation exclusive. I'm sure there's going to be a few other games I'm definitely going to want to play. But it's not winning me over. It's not telling me I need to buy this PlayStation 5. I'm not going to be petting and be like, well, the console's butt-ass ugly, and that's the real reason why I'm not buying it, because it's not, even though it's an ugly console. The controller looks awesome. A lot of people are saying this controller is by far the most next-gen thing, but I'll be honest with you, and let's be honest all together, Going back to the PlayStation 4 DualShock controller, how many even Sony first-party games fully utilize the DualShock 4? How many? Be honest with you. So they can have all the cool features with the DualSense 5 until a company or game companies actually utilize them, they're pointless. I seen somebody say that Xbox is going to make an Xbox Elite Controller 3 and they're going to have the same mechanics. I doubt it, because these companies are not really going to utilize it. It's just a waste of time. Let's be honest. I can only think of one game, maybe Dying Light, that actually really used the DualSense 4. The DualShock 4. What other game actually really utilized it? So I'm not really too impressed with the controller features. Yeah, the controller looks nice, but we're not buying $500 controllers, $500 consoles for a cool looking controller. Let's be honest. Now, why am I buying the Xbox Series X? Because one, the Xbox Series X is a beast of a console. Like, it's already going to have games 4K, 120 frames per second. That's insane. Nobody thought that this was going to happen, and Microsoft is doing it with this console. The entire Master Chief Collection. I hear Gears 5 is amazing on this console. Now, are we buying a brand new console for old-ass games? No, but here leads into another factor. The backwards compatibility with the Xbox Series X is a selling point for me. Why? Because I play old games. I just recently bought an Xbox 360 game literally 2 weeks ago. I like the idea of playing a bunch of Xbox 360 games that I did not play. I like the factor of playing some Xbox games I did not play. I like the fact that they're almost the entire Microsoft catalog is going to be playable on this new console. Now you can say, well, the PlayStation 5 has backward compatibility with the PlayStation 4. That's not enough for me. I already own a PlayStation 4. I can give it two craps about playing a new console for literally last gen's games. But I like playing the old gen, like the 360 and the Xbox. Why? Because it's more variety. It's a bigger catalog. Like, that's a selling point for me. Now, like I said with the PlayStation 5, does it have great games right now? No, I'll be honest with you, Xbox Series X, just like the Xbox One, has no games. But the backwards compatibility is pushing me a little bit more that way to hold me down until there actually is more games coming out for it. And I really think with the acquisition of all these new studios that Microsoft got, I think the games are going to be at the Xbox Series X. But like I said, I know I'm going to miss games here and there. But who knows if they're going to be exclusive, right, to the PlayStation 5. But to pretty much summarize this video, I'm liking what the Xbox Series X is doing. I'm liking the hardware. I'm liking the power. I like the acquisition of games. I love Xbox Live. I love the UI. I love the features that it gives me. I'm not really impressed with the new UI with the PlayStation 5. Some people might not think that's a big deal. I think it is a big deal because guess what? What the Xbox does, it's really impressive. Whether it's gaming with your friends, having leaderboards, having seeing what they're playing, comparing game times and how far they progressed, and all these other things that they do. I like it a lot in that game, or in the console itself. So, now a lot of people are going to be mad. They're going to be upset that I'm saying I'm not buying the PlayStation 5. It is what it is. I honestly don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, to be honest with you. I bought a PlayStation 4. I made a video about this. I bought a PlayStation 4. I bought about 5 PlayStation 4 controllers. I got over 30 games bought. I put money, I put time in the PlayStation 4. It was good, but I think I could have went without buying the PlayStation 4, and I'm getting the same type of vibes with the PlayStation 5. That's what I'm going to go with. If Xbox Series X fails, then maybe I'll get the PlayStation 5 and give that a go. But as of right now, I'm not buying a PlayStation 5. I did not pre-order it. I think it releases November 12th. I don't really care. I'm going to buy the games that I do want. Miles Morales, Horizon. If Demon's Souls come out on the PlayStation 4, no biggie. I don't think I'm missing out on anything. Xbox Series X, great, not Master Chief Collection. Gears 5, yes, old-ass games, but great multiplayer games that have tons of replay value are going to be able to be played on the Xbox Series X and be even better. That's a huge selling point that a lot of people don't realize. But anyway, it's me, Blake 316. Tell me how I'm just like some raging Xbox fanboy. Tell me you hate me because I'm not buying your piece of plastic that you prefer. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be pretty upset. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Sony doesn't even care that you're not buying your PlayStation 5. You didn't even have to make this video because nobody cares. Bruh, I'm going to make this video. Why? Because my opinion matters. Whether you like it or not, that's why you clicked it, bro. But anyway, let me know what console you're buying. I know I made a video. If you want, you can try to like. I know a lot of people are gonna try to like put all this time and energy and try to persuade me into buying PlayStation 5. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. I'm just being honest with you. But anyways, me, Blake 316. Make sure to subscribe for all those future Xbox Series X videos. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Until next time. Ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man. Oh, actually, it's the Macho King on the Supreme Chair. Until next time, peace.